This is Boxing Tickets NI. We are delighted to be joined all the way from America. This is the longest one we've done yet, Kieran. I
Is
think the
it?
other ones we've done have been in England and stuff like that as well. But delighted to have you all the way from America. You're a couple of days out now from obviously your seventh professional fight. How's things with you?
All good. Yeah, I settled in nicely now. Just in the hotel. I was at my cousin's house for a couple of days, and now we're just in the hotel now. So it's grand. Brendan Egan, my strength and conditioning coach from back home in Ireland, and friend, he flew out. He flew out last night. So yeah, we're settled in the hotel now. And got used to the time difference and everything like that. So it's all going grand.
It's what 10 past 7 here now. What would it be with you in America?
It is 10 past 2 now, so just
ten
five
past
hours
two.
flying.
So you're only really starting your day as we're finishing it.
Uh, it's different over here. Everybody gets up very early. Yeah, so you'd be up around half 6 and you'd be going to bed then by around like 10 o'clock. So it's a bit different over here, but it's good.
Do you still is there still sunshine in America at the moment? So is it still you sort of going, what's that out the window and it's the sun?
Yeah, I still haven't got a tan yet, so I'm blending in here with my t-shirt. But no, it's grand. It's a bit cold, but I think over the next 4 days they're promising pretty good weather, so it'll be nice.
And obviously, I guess it's sort of like a delayed sort of American debut for you. Obviously, sorry to go back in time, but obviously you're supposed to fight Madison, was it Madison Square Garden last year? And I think your opponent got COVID or something. I think on the week of the
Yeah,
fight.
yeah, last June, yeah. So yeah, it's nice. It's nice to get out here now and finally get it over the line. And yeah, just happy to be here, I suppose. And lots of Irish over here. Ticket sales have gone really well. I'm expecting good support now from Saturday. But yeah, it's something I wanted to do for a long time, and I'm glad I'm finally here now.
You're sort of 2023 is your year of first. You obviously had your Galway homecoming a long time ago back in what April? So April,
April, yeah.
April, and obviously now you're having your first fight in America as well. And obviously the good thing is that you have Fearghus Quinn on the card as well. So there's a real Irish feel to the card on Saturday night. So you probably just feel like you're in Galway just for the night. It'll just have that occasion to it.
Yeah, I'd imagine so. There's a lot of people from Galway and from Connemara here. A lot of Irish Americans as well. So yeah, it's gonna be a great night. It's gonna be plenty noise made, and especially having Fergus on it as well. Like, we're gonna make the most of this night now and go out there and enjoy it.
You couldn't have picked obviously a better sort of person to have. Obviously your stablemate in Conlan Box and then Fergus, the two both like to entertain. It obviously, anybody that's coming the Ibew Hall on Saturday night, they know that they're going to get value for money. The fights may not last, but at least whilst they obviously are there, that obviously he's going to give them plenty of value for money and plenty of talent and show.
Yeah, that's the plan. Look, we both got exciting styles. I've prepared hard, very hard again for this fight. He's got a durable opponent and stuff like that. So I'm expecting a good fight. I know he's going to come to fight. And yeah, look, I'm ready to roll now. I've been training away in Sligo Boxing Gym in Norwood, and I'm actually going to Lantern Boxing Club tonight. It's just a bit further in towards Boston, but it's good to get around to these different gyms and see how they do stuff over here as well. And yeah, it could be good contact as well for coming maybe over for sparring camps and stuff like that.
Obviously, when we last spoke, obviously I was saying that obviously the cancelled fights and stuff like that, we poked the bear, and obviously you went in and obviously done a job in the field. You obviously had the disappointment, of obviously the Dublin card falling through again. So has the bear been poked again? Is obviously Kieran Molloy coming out in devastating fashion on Saturday night?
Yeah, well, whether the fight falls through or not, I'm always going to bring that sort of intention to the ring, no matter what the circumstances are. But yeah, I was very disappointed over the Dublin show. Um, stuff like that shouldn't have happened. But it's out of my control. I'm not exactly sure what happened with that all still. But look, I'm here now. I'm in Boston. I'm just ready to go.
And I guess, like we've sort of said from the start as well, obviously these sort of setbacks obviously prepare you for the future. You're not just sort of here to make up the numbers, win a couple of belts. You obviously plan to go to the very, very top. So having these sort of setbacks now, and I know we spoke before, obviously with Paddy McCrory, look at the setbacks. He obviously started at the start of his career, and obviously where he's at now. He's actually just started managing fighters now as well. So he's taking it to different levels. do you be sort of something you can look back on time and go, now obviously with them things hurt me and annoyed me, they brought the very best out of you?
Um, you can say that, but at the same time, they've held me back big time as well through my development. You've got to look at it both ways, and you have to question why these things have happened as well. But like I said, I always give 110% in the gym, preparation, everything like this. So, like you said, I'm reaching for the top. There is going to be setbacks, probably not as many as I've got, but hopefully that's the end of it now, and I can just fully focus on my future. And yeah, they've definitely given me hunger to get back into the ring and try and impress people, I suppose, and put those expectations on me as well because I like a small bit of pressure put on me. A big, I can always fight under pressure. I've been involved in big fights throughout my career, so look, I think it can bring the best out of you, but you just you've got to focus on whatever fight is next and just keep on working towards that.
And obviously your opponent on Saturday night, Daniel Stosa. I think it's probably one of these rare opponents. I can name a foreign opponent sometimes, but obviously this will be 37, 38. This will be his 39th obviously contest. So obviously it's good to obviously have that experience of obviously someone that's crafty and durable and stuff as well. Do you sort of take too much? Will you have sort of nerves sort of going out and Saturday night probably in a way that it's something you haven't been used to? It's sort of the different surrounding. Will you sort of maybe take a round or two to adjust, or if an opportunity comes, it'll be like Samuel Mason and hit the canvas?
Yeah, that's it. If I get the opportunity, I'll take it with both hands. But yeah, it's my US debut. There's a different feel to it, but it's an exciting feeling. Like this is something I've wanted for a long time, and especially in the East Coast of America, this is when I turned professional. This is where I wanted to be, like quite active in Boston, New York, and yeah, I'm ready for it now. I've prepared well as always, and yeah, just excited for it.
And obviously, Jamie was mentioning obviously to me in an interview yesterday. It seems like this is going to become a regular occurrence for you in America. Obviously, you can fight both sides of the Atlantic. I guess that's music to your ears because you've always said you'll fight every 6 weeks. So if you can get opportunities both sides of the pond nearly every 6 to 8 weeks, that'll suit you even better.
Yeah, for sure, and to be involved in big cards as well. Like I want to be on big top rank cards in New York and stuff like that as well. So hopefully they can see the atmosphere that I bring on Saturday and excitement nights ahead on the East Coast.
And obviously, another Galway man that obviously has done a lot. Obviously, around that area is obviously Thomas O'Toole. Obviously, I know you and him is good friends, and he obviously has warned everybody in advance before you returning pro. Have you spoke to him much of obviously what they expect sort of from Saturday night?
I'm actually meeting Thomas tomorrow. I'm going to go train with him in his gym, so I'll have a good chat with him. I actually went to the Ibew Hall on Saturday. There was a charity boxing event, so I got to see around it, the changing rooms, the way they walk the ring, everything like that. I actually stepped into the ring and stuff like that. So I'm aware of the surroundings in the venue already, which is good. It's always good to get in there and have a feel of the place. And the atmosphere is really good for that as well. I think it's expected to be sold out as well. So it's going to be great to showcase in front of, I suppose, some new people who might support me going forward as well. And there's supposed to be a few good fights on it as well. So yeah,
It wouldn't be a Kieran Molloy card nowadays these days without being sold out.
yeah, that's it. That's what you wanted, isn't it?
It is. The obviously I guess obviously I want to touch on obviously because I know that obviously you're managed by Conlan Boxing and obviously promoted by Top Rank. Obviously the December card, obviously mixed return. I'm sure you're probably maybe looking at that card and going, if only sort of thing. Like 4 fights that's been announced so far. They're all crackers. Just obviously want to get your thoughts on sort of the card. And I guess in some ways in your division, obviously Lewis and Tyrone going at it. It'll obviously be a good day of your sort of, I guess, when they're stable, when they're management fighters and stuff like that. You don't want to offend people and things and giving opinions, but what a card.
Yeah, no, it's a great card. I'm happy for all the lads from Belfast as well getting their opportunity, on a big card, more than likely to be sold out as well. Um, with Michael, he has a great pull in Belfast. and he can headline his own shows, all sold out as well. And that's exactly what I'm looking to in Galway. I want to be the Michael Conlan of Galway, so it's we're obviously there with his own a matchroom, so I won't be fighting on the matchroom cards, I'd imagine. But hopefully, who knows? Maybe I might be able to sometime. But yeah, I'm just focusing on building a big sort of active hub in Galway as well going forward and have some big nights there. But it's a fantastic fight night for Belfast. Good fight for Michael to come back. Lewis and Tyrone is going to be a war. Stephen Hines as well. He's got a good fight against Williams. So yeah, I think it'll be a fantastic night.
And obviously, Jamie sort of hinted as well that we could go away part two before the end of the year as well. Guess you obviously have to get Saturday night out of the way first and foremost, but I think you only have to mention the word tickets in Galway and it'll be sold out once again.
Yeah, we're we're looking at the 1st of December, so it's not set in stone just yet, but tickets will more than likely be sold out within 24 hours, I would say. Um, we're looking to going back in sort of similar venues. So we are hoping to move it on to bigger venues, but it's just at the moment it didn't suit. So hopefully we'll get this across the line anyways and run it on the 1st of December.
I guess obviously time of the year, obviously people start getting ready for Christmas and everything else. It's getting venues at the right time, people having Christmas parties and stuff. But obviously
Yeah.
I know from being at Salt Hill, obviously in April, what a night it was. And is it sort of, I know that you'd sort of maybe one eye on obviously the Declan Geraghty and obviously Owen O'Neill fight that didn't happen. Is the problem for you probably it's finding a sort of dance partner, because effectively a lot of people are probably going to say no before even the phone's picked up to them.
Yeah, I suppose it all depends on what sort of offer is met to them. Um, but yeah, I was very disappointed with Declan Geraghty with Owen O'Neill missing weight by what was it, £11?
£11, yeah.
That's a disgrace. Um, in my opinion, there should be some sort of ban for that. It's embarrassing for his coach and his management and everything. You wouldn't mind a pound or two and you have an hour to lose it, but that's what's putting titles on hold. It's you know, you need that discipline. He had plenty of time to make that weight. £11 is just a joke. Now there might be reasons behind that. I don't know. But no, it was. I was sticking for Declan, to be honest, because it's happened to him a good few times now. It's opponents falling through or fights falling through. But yeah, I'm thinking an offer will be made to Declan anyways to fight for the Irish title, for the welterweight Irish title. And yeah, once I come through this fight, injury free, please God, and we can sit down and announce it and get an opponent as well.
Yeah, no, obviously Declan obviously is supposed to fight Dylan Moran earlier this year in Waterford, and Declan obviously got a cut which stopped that fight. Then obviously the O'Neill fight stopped. I think Jason Quigley tried to make him and Dylan again for Letterkenny in November, and I think the timing wasn't right for Dylan. Obviously coming off his loss to Marquis, so he's obviously looking
Mm.
into next year. But I guess it's for you fully focused on getting the job done, injury free on
Yeah,
Saturday night, and then and hopefully start planning towards Galway at the end of the year.
yeah, definitely. Look, it's like you said, it's one fight at a time in this game. So fully focused on this fight. I haven't put a whole lot of thinking into Galway just yet, but once this is once the business is finished on Saturday, we can sit down then and have a look. Like I said, we are looking at a couple different opponents yet, which I won't mention, but yeah, whoever wants it, it's going to be another fantastic night in the West, and really looking forward to it.
Definitely is. And obviously, I guess on Saturday night, obviously a few ones have been mailing, obviously asking, is there any plans for it being streamed anywhere? Obviously, will you have someone streaming it for you? Because obviously a lot of ones back home will probably looking to tune in and watch you fight.
Once I get some sort of stream, I'll send it on and I'll have it up on my story or something like that, so that people can click into it. I'll just share it across social media so that people back home can tune in.
£50 a person, so you can get a pizza in America before you come home.
Yeah, yeah. No, it'd be ideal. The food looks unreal over here as well. It's shit going around there. You're making weight and stuff, but I'll enjoy some on Saturday.
Yeah, it is. And obviously, then just finally, obviously, I guess sometimes you don't really like to make predictions, but obviously, your predictions, obviously, on Saturday night is a six rounder, isn't that correct? Your fight's a six rounder,
I'm hoping it's going to be an 8 rounder.
8
Yeah,
rounds.
yeah,
Doesn't make any
yeah.
difference, I guess, if you connect, it's going to be all over.
That's it. Yeah, that's the plan. Anyways, going in with bad intentions as usual. That's what I do. But yeah, just be smart. If the shot comes, I'll take it. If not, good experience, good US debut. That's what I'm looking for.
Well, listen, thanks very much for your time as always. Obviously, I know when you're starting to cut weight and a couple of days out from a fight, sometimes it can be hard. They have an interview and things like that. But thanks very much for your time as always, and I'm sure we'll catch up and we'll have a laugh afterwards.
Go man, Steve. Thanks very
All
much.
right, cheers, Kieran. Take care. Thanks. Bye
Nice
bye.
one. Go
Bye
man.
bye. Bye bye.
Bye now.